Hello everyone and welcome back to another nature vlog. This is actually footage of a whale skull on Ocracoke Island back in October when my parents and I went on our awesome vacation, and they had their wonderful vacation. I was so excited to go with them, and there were lots of little biology loving expeditions that I got to go on and little surprises like this whale skull. It is actually in the park service's front yard. It's from a beached whale that died some time ago on the island, and they put the skull in the front yard so that people can see it. They can see how big the right whales are. They can see this is just the skull, the immensity of this animal. This skull is bigger than me, and this animal is just so impressive. I have never seen a whale skull in person before. I was really blown away by the size, and it was just such a fun little biology find. I couldn't wait to share it with you guys. And there were all sorts of other little silly finds while we were on the island too, like these ducks. When I go to an island, I don't exactly think like this was my first time on a real true island actually, and I didn't exactly think, oh, ducks. Like you think, I don't know, dolphins, you think maybe turtles, things like that, but there are ducks everywhere. They adapt very well to anywhere where there's people, and especially where there's people who might be feeling in the touristy mood and have snacks on them to throw to the ducks. I don't feed ducks. You guys can watch some of my previous vlogs to hear about how important it is not to feed ducks high carb items. If you are going to feed ducks, then they really enjoy grapes, and really finely sliced lettuce is a great thing to feed to them. But it was so funny, I sat down on the steps to look at the whale skull and tie my shoe, and these guys just came right up to me and they just sat right at my feet, and they're like, oh hey, you have any treats? And you could see some of them would be like, oh, she's not gonna feed us, so they just went straight back to sleep. You can see several of these ducks just pass straight out. It was so funny. But you can see the ferry from over here, and so what the ducks do is they hang out and they wait for the ferry to show up, because people have to sit for a good hour to 2 hours in their cars in line waiting for the ferry to come. So the ducks are opportunistic, and they will come and kind of quack at the people waiting in line in their cars and have treats thrown to them. So I thought that was kind of hilarious and pretty smart on the part of the ducks. But the main reason we went to Ocracoke Island was because my mother loves seashells. She has a very special connection with seashells, and I was really excited to have a good chance to actually go shelling for the first time. So while we were at the park ranger office, when you go in, there's all of these different shells and displays. So I was pretty excited. You can pause the video to see the different examples of the different shells that you could find on the island. We found a lot of moon shells. Those were my mom's favorite. A ton of Scotch bonnets. My favorite was the common baby's ear, and we found a lot of those. Not really a lot of like the tulips. Definitely nothing bigger than something that can fit in the palm of my hand. Definitely nothing bigger than that. But it was just really fun to see how many different seashells you could find on this island, and just other bits and pieces too, like bits of coral or egg cases or like seaweed. So it was really fun for me. It was a biology collecting expedition. My mom loved going because she got tons of awesome seashells. I might show some of them that I have as a Specimen Saturday special coming up pretty soon. And I got to enjoy collecting lots and lots of awesome biology specimens. So it was a great trip, and I can't wait to show you guys some of the actual ocean in some upcoming vlogs pretty soon. Bye-bye!